Real quick before I show you the screen, here are the discs. I want to show you that there's no tricks or anything. This is an old floppy disk here. Then here's the floppy drive that I got for $5. It's a nice little drive and it works good. Here's the Toshiba disk from that laptop. Windows 3.1. And I have 6 disks here, which I'm going to assume is the correct amount. See, and it goes to 6. First I'm going to show you the Toshiba Rescue Disc. See, look at that, it works. You can see here, date modified, 9/19/1992, 8/19/1992. Now just to show you, I'm going to click on Properties, so we can see the date it was created. Here it says, created Monday, December 31st, 1979, modified Wednesday, August 19th, 1992, at 2:59:38 p.m. And it was accessed Monday, December 31st, 1979. This doesn't make sense. That's weird. I don't understand that. Created. According to this, which doesn't make sense because this laptop is from the early 90s, it says this data was put on this floppy disk in 1979. That's when it was created. When it says created, that means that's when it was copied to the media, whatever it is. A floppy disk, a flash drive, a CD, DVD, whatever. That's interesting. So now let me check the Windows 3.1 Disk 1. Maybe that disk is from an older laptop, not related to, but I don't think so because they're all Toshiba disks. Let's see if this one makes any more sense. Because the date, it says the date accessed, it should show today's date, April 23rd, 2023, but it's not showing that. That doesn't make sense. That's not what I want. Let's see. See, this is saying the same thing. Accessed 1979. Yeah, something's wrong here. It says that it was modified on 1992. I don't understand why it says accessed Monday, December 31st, 1979, because this here should show today's date, not 1979, unless maybe floppies are different, but I don't know. If anybody knows why it's showing up weird like this, please let me know in the comments below. But definitely, as you can see, the latest that was modified was 1992. So we know for sure that this data has been on here since 1992. And 2023 minus 1992 is 31. That's a very long time for a floppy disk to retain data. But according to this, it's been on, the data's been on here since 1979. Because that's what created me, and that's when it's copied to the disk originally. Okay, I just looked up on Google, when was Windows 3.1 released? It says 1992. That makes sense because that's what the discs say. I still don't know why it shows me 1979. Trying to look at the properties here, but it's taking a long time. There it goes. See the same thing, 1979. And Windows 3.1 came out in 1992. So there's no way this data was put on here in 1979, even though it says that. I don't know why it says that, but this makes more sense. This is when it was actually copied to this floppy disk. I doubt that Microsoft would come up with Windows 3.1 back in 1979 and wait until 1992 to release it. That's not a good financial decision to make. So if anybody knows why this is all weird like this with these years here, let me know in the comments below. But as you can see, this is your proof that a floppy disk can hold data for 31 years and counting. Pretty cool. Now I'll do one more disk before I end the video. I'll look at the Windows 3.1 disk 2 of 6. See, same thing. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Let me get out of this. I'm going to reinsert the rescue disk because I found a text document file on there that I can open, and I also wanted to show you the other things. See, when I try to open a file, watch what it does. See, it's so old I can't even run it. I mean, some older programs you can actually run on Windows, on a newer version of Windows, and it'll work. But this, I guess, is just so old it's not compatible. Now here's a text document. This will open up for sure. It's just slow because it's a floppy disk. The read and write speed is very slow. See, look at that. So you can see that this loaded up from the floppy disk, so that means the data is fully intact and accessible. Now, and it could use some help if anybody knows, I will put a card to the right of the screen up there to my previous video in case you didn't see it, where I actually try to get the laptop to work that these floppy disks are for. And I couldn't get it to do anything. It wouldn't read the floppies. I thought maybe because I read that over time these magnetic disks actually lose their data over the years. But the data is still here. That's why I bought this little floppy drive, because I wanted to make sure that the data was not there for sure, but it is. So if anybody knows how I can get that laptop to work, to boot up, it sounded like the hard drive works. If anybody knows what I need to do, maybe even if I take these floppies and copy them all to the computer, to this computer, and then somehow copy them to an older hard drive, and then throw the hard drive in the laptop, maybe that would work somehow. If anybody knows what I can do to get it to work, let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. And I could bring everybody another video to watch. And the data's been on there since 1992. Oh, and you see there, see copyright Microsoft 1992. Oh, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell. If you have any suggestions for future videos, leave a comment.